If you're always tired, it's not because you are lazy, it's because you are leaking energy. Energy is not something you find randomly, it's something you actually protect and allocate the right way. And I'm going to share 3 frameworks that I use to have high energy. The first one is track the things that matter. And when I'm talking of tracking, that means you actually track. And what's one thing that we have to track when we want to have high energy? Most people complain, I'm tired all the time, but they don't track their sleep. If you want to have high energy, you have to actually track your recovery, not just I had good sleep. How many hours of sleep did you have? That's what actually matters. And you tracking it consistently. You can't have good sleep sometimes, and maybe 3 days in a week you have decent sleep, and for the rest of the week you had poor sleep, and you wonder why in the morning you're tired. 9 a.m. you can barely go through the day. So track your sleep and do that consistently. The second thing is you have to start thinking in cause and effect. You see, people who have high energy, they don't just make decisions based on impulse. They think, what's the effect of this action? Before they eat something, they ask themselves, will I have low energy? Will I be feeling sluggish, having brain fog when I eat this kind of food? Like junk foods, all those kind of things. They don't just satisfy their impulse immediately. They ask themselves, what's the effect of this action? So if you want to have high energy, that's something you have to be asking yourself. Anytime you want to make a decision, take an action, ask yourself, what's the effect? Cause and effect. If you do something that will suck your energy, the effect is low energy. The third thing is you have to realize that energy is something that is finite. Your energy is not unlimited. That's why you don't waste it on activities that don't move your life forward. You don't hang around with people who constantly drain your energy. Another thing is doing the hardest task first. So since you know your energy is finite, you have to pick the activity that move your life forward. This can be first thing in the morning, you do the work you want to do. For you, it might be going to the gym. For you, it might be walking in the morning. So you have to pick the hardest task that move your life forward. Don't waste it on things that doesn't do anything, like washing, doing chores in your house. It might feel like you're productive, but those things suck your energy. You can leave those kind of things for later in the day. So those are 3 things that if you want to have high energy, you have to start doing. So energy is not something that you just lack. You have to actually be conscious about it and be intentional. If you like the video, like, and if you have questions, drop them in the comments. I'll see you in the next video.